Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It is Manchester City facing Real Madrid.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Just the clearance that was called for. Vinicius Junior. City have the ball again. Can he put them in front? And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Palmer. Genuine chance. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. Oh, it's on! Never really close to the goal, and it will be a goal kick. Eder Militao. Real Madrid have given us away. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Here's Mbappe. They've lost it again, Real Madrid. Can he put it in? Vinicius Junior. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Armstrong. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up their game? Can he take the chance? And now the goal the City fans wanted to see. It's hard to see them throwing this away.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Jamal Musiala. Arnaud Danjuma. Palmer. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Jamal, opportunity! Can he take advantage? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Well, the action underway again. So comfortable for City, it's turning into a trouncing. Rudiger. Mbappe with it. It's there for him. Sloppy in possession from Real. Deciding to give it to the keeper. Well, it wouldn't stay in play for them. Goal kick. Eder Militao. Here's Valverde. Kylian Mbappe. Just 10 minutes to go. And that's an important intervention. Well, no two ways about it. City absolutely cruising to... Oh, surely! A goal! An exceptional performance, this. 4 to the good now.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
You're absolutely right. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It is Manchester City taking on Real Madrid.
This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Arnaut Danjuma. And look at this! And they won't complain about this.
Have one!
Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Musiala. Can he put them in front? In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe with it. Determined defending. And fed back to the goalkeeper. Jamal Musiala. Oh, big chance. Still a chance. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Maybe scope for City to add to the lead with this set piece. Brahim. Well, making considerable and the keeper snuffs out the danger. Xavi. Now opening things up. Oh, big opportunity. Not out of the woods yet. Well, they survived the attack. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Oh, in with a chance. It's got to be. A
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, without putting too fine a point on it, Real really struggled in the first half. Will we see a response from them in the second? Armstrong. On to Palmer. Brahim. Xavi. Mbappe. Chance to get back into it. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Gvardiol. And back to the keeper. Cody. Xavi. Ryan Ait Nouri. Might really be able to trouble them here. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Vinicius Junior. Attacking possibilities for Real. But they took care of the situation defensively. Cole Palmer. And played the pass well. And he's through here. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
The game continues then, and it's been all City. Brahim. Mbappe. Gvardiol. Real chance. Corner given to Real Madrid. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Oh, what an opportunity. Can he finish? In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
You're absolutely right. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It is Manchester City, and they take on Juventus.
Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And Manchester City moving the ball with purpose. It's there for him. Well, he passed the power test. Shame about the accuracy. Jude Bellingham. And on to Vlahovic. Vinicius Junior. And on to Capdevila. Really getting stuck in. Danjuma. Cole Palmer. Oh, big chance. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, as you can see, it was a fairly simple finish in the end, but you still have to be in the right place, keep your composure and finish it off, and that's exactly what he did.
And he did well to cut it out. Armstrong. Now with Palmer. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Real chance. And a goal it is for Manchester City. They are the team on course for victory.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Oh, in with a chance. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Cody. Goalkeeper has it. Well, approaching half-time on the home side, very much in charge here, Stuart. Your thoughts?
Well, when they play like this, they're such a good team to watch. Their passing, movement and finishing have been of the highest quality. If they continue to play at this pace for the rest of the game, who knows how many they could score.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Vinicius Junior. And on to Company. And that will be a penalty! Can he put it away? Still could be dangerous. A Juventus corner forthcoming. He's in here. Well, it would have been a chance, but the run was mistimed. Offside. A change in the offing for City. I think they were expecting a bit more from that attack. Armstrong. Now with Palmer. Ronaldo. And he might be through here. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Armstrong. Cody. And playing it to the goalkeeper. And a goal it is. The keeper readied up part of the equation.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. And now back with the keeper. Ten minutes left for play. And it'll be a throw-in for Juve. Vinicius Junior. Juve struggling to keep possession here. And the keeper with the ball. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Ronaldo. Well, trying his luck from a long way out, but the keeper saw it all the way. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Manchester City, and they take on Real Madrid.
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And support available. It's there for him. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Well, the ball back with City here. He made good progress there. And that brings the attack to an end. And City recovering possession well. Will he find the net? And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
2-0 now, and back underway. Cody. Connor Cody now. Gvardiol. On to Musiala. It's a promising City move. A gift for any goalkeeper. Sunset. Eusebio. Mane. And teammates around him. But timely defending when it mattered. Arnaut Danjuma. Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Danjuma. Cole Palmer. City moving the ball forwards. What can they do from here? And it might be. Perhaps now. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
The game continues then, and it's been all City. Palmer. A real opening now. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Here it is now, a substitution. Real Madrid unable to hang on to the ball. Might be onto something with that ball. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. It might be. Well, going for power from there, but not worrying the goalkeeper in the slightest. Campbell. Barella. An effective challenge. And the ball back with City now. Plenty of support here. Surely! Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Gvardiol deciding to give it to the keeper. Just 10 minutes remaining here. A City corner it is. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Will it be? And still a chance. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
And that is that. Full time here and a win for City. Your verdict?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Can he take the chance? Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Danger averted for now. Armstrong. On to Palmer. Danjuma. Now with Palmer. Oh, it's on! Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Palmer. Getting forward. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Son. With a textbook interception. Oh, big moment! And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Two-nil here, and the ball is moving again. How can he take them on and beat them? Has a go. De Ketelare. Here's Kovacic. Burkhardt. Determined defending. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back in business with City very much the dominant side. Can they repeat that in the second 45? Son. Now a potentially dangerous position for City. Must be! City get the corner. Burkhardt. And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, just look at the defending here. They just don't read the danger. It's a poor goal to concede.
So a personnel change then. The game continues then, and it's been all City. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Denis Suarez.
I'm open.
And he's in an offside position. Burkhardt. Manchester City have it back now. confident attacking play. It's Ronaldo! And he did so well to move across and deal with the danger. Will it go in? And putting paid to the danger. And support available. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, as we get close to hearing the final whistle, Manchester City dominant, Manchester City excellent.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Jamal Musiala. And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Yes, Derek, they were well off their usual standards today. And with the quality that they have in their squad, I think it's fair for the fans to demand more. Too many bystanders for me. Just...
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Paris Saint-Germain facing Manchester City.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Danger averted by Xavi. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Cody. On to Armstrong. Connor Cody now. Gvardiol. Armstrong. Cody. On to Armstrong. Now with Xavi. Gvardiol. And on to Xavi. Cody. Stuart Armstrong. Now with Palmer. Danjuma. Palinha. Oh, he's lost possession. Ronaldo. And got rid of it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Will it be? Danger still on. Well, nothing comes of it. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? But timely defending when it mattered. Palinha. Here's Ronaldo. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now, what can he do from this excellent position? The first half here comes to an end. So underway once more. No goals, no drama, to be honest, in the first half. Surely that situation will change. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. City pushing forward with options available. And in with a real chance. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, look at this again, because this is a really well-worked goal. The passing is incisive, the movement off the ball is bright, and it leads to a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a great goal.
PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. And the ball is moving again. And the question is, how will PSG reply to that setback? Danjuma. Did well to clear it away. He read the situation defensively and did his job. City move it forward with purpose. Cole Palmer. Oh, big opportunity. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Now with Xavi. Cody. Danjuma. Jamal Musiala. Gibril So. Wayne Rooney. Well, failure to keep the ball by PSG. Danjuma. Rojo. And that is that, the final whistle. The big headline here, PSG lose.
Well, Derek, today just wasn't good enough. They lacked a cutting edge, they played too slowly, and they made
It's in the game.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It is Manchester City facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Dante. Now with Pedri. On to Williams. Heung-min Son. Danjuma. Can they forge ahead? It could be up for grabs. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, the initial save is a good one, as you can see, but unfortunately it dropped straight to an opponent. A bit unlucky, really.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Nico Williams. Dembele. And support available. Not a convincing clearance. Danger averted for now. Michael Murillo. Dembele. Could be. And it's gone in. Just what was needed for Manchester City, who now have squared it. So back underway following the equaliser. And back to the keeper. Gvardiol. On to Armstrong. Heung-min Son. Danjuma. Well, the ball back with City here. Cole Palmer. Now this is Suarez. Son. Top-class defending. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Dembele. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And Manchester City will go to their bench. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Stuart Armstrong. Now with Palmer. Armstrong. Pedri. Williams. Ronaldo. Garincha. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Garincha. Here's Garincha. Now, who can he play it to? Garincha! Set pieces can be so important. Let's see what City have been working on. A change in the offing for City. And stopping the danger. Garincha. Now with Xavi. Gvardiol. Now Son. Well, very effective play in possession. Well, showing good patience. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. And he's through here. The net is staring him in the face. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So a personnel change then. So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? Armstrong. Chasing this game, Manchester City, with time running out. But nothing comes of it. 5 minutes left. Cole Palmer. Ashley Barnes. Now Son. Showing good defensive judgment. And there's the final whistle. The big headline, defeat for City. What did you make of this?
Not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It is Manchester City, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Armstrong. Now this is Suarez. Now with Xavi. Connor Cody now. And there to intervene. Now with Xavi. Son. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Bellingham. Xavi. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. He's in with a chance. Real Madrid couldn't maintain possession.